Okay, if you're doing your estate planning and you're doing some planning for, maybe a loved one, a child who has special needs, then hopefully you've considered or you already have in place what's called a special needs trust. And so the primary reason, one of the primary reasons for having a special needs trust is so that when you pass away, or if you're giving inheritance to that loved one, such as a house or cash, investments, whatever it is, that by giving that to them, they don't lose their medical benefits, right? That's their government benefits that they're going to need for living. So that's the special needs trust. But one thing that you might not have thought of or considered or heard of is a companion document that we typically will do with a special needs trust, and that's called a memorandum of intent. It might be called a letter of intent. And really the primary reason that letter is to deal with the more personal things, right? The special needs trust is a lot more technical, legal jargon, is in place to protect their government benefits, right? But that's one piece of it. Your loved one, they have certain likes, they have certain dislikes. You probably want them, depending on their circumstances, to be cared for in a certain type of way, attend certain types of schools, have certain types of experiences, different things like that. So the letter of intent, the memorandum of intent, is a document that allows you to really, tell the potential future caretaker, if it ever came to that, how you want your child, your loved one to be raised, how you want them to be cared for. Again, get much more personal as opposed to just the legal stuff. So again, if you have a loved one with special needs, even if you don't have a special needs trust in place, which arguably you probably should, consider at least doing a memorandum of intent, a letter of intent, just kind of specifying how you would want your loved one to be cared for, what type of experiences, what types of things, circumstances you would like them to be raised around. It'd be, I think it'll be very, very good for you and very good for them.